The top 50 rappers over 40, according to ChatGPT. What up, words? Your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapp to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen, I told you Unks is up right now. Unks is crazy up, and we kind of like shooting for the stars. I don't think nobody doing better music than the Unks right now, gang, over 40. The 40, 50 plus gang. We got this pad lock, and I don't see no end in sight. It's been a great year for music. Freddie dropped, and quite a few other people. The Clips. A lot of dudes over 40. We really the culture right now. I'm just gonna be honest. We're the ones making the most noise about a lot of things in this culture right now. I bet you if you do a poll, most of the people seriously mad at the bubble bath rapper. We up there in age, gang. Let's just say that 30, 40, 50 plus. We the ones pushing this movement to get his ass up out of here. But I want to talk about this because allhiphop.com did a poll. They did some type of a criteria. They ran a program on ChatGPT for shits and giggles. I want to read this because I thought it was interesting and I want to have a conversation. ChatGPT's definitive best rappers over 40. Cornell Dudes gave ChatGPT some criteria and asked it to create a top 50 rappers over 40 list. But did the AI get it right or miss the mark? See, AI is not really subjective. It goes and it pinpoints the data that it's given. So it can only base its synopsis on stuff that we already fed it and what we've already said online. Let me continue. There has been great music released by seasoned MCs recently, including Ghostface Killah, Raekwon, Slick Rick. Slick Rick was all right. Slick Rick would never outdo The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. I've just come to terms with it. That album is 30 plus years old. He's never been able to outdo the Great Adventures of Slick Rick. We're just never going to get that. Maybe it needs a Vance Wright to be involved. He got a DJ's ear, but it was okay. Let me continue. The Clips, as well as younger OGs like Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher. There's a lot more 40-year-olds that dropped in the last year or two. The seasoned rap sect is happy. It made me think about using ChatGPT to spark a valid debate about the top 50 rappers over 40. This isn't an original list of my own, by the way, and if you understand ChatGPT, you'll know there's nothing truly original there either. That's a fact. It has to pull from what humans have already deduced, so it's going to pull from what we already feel as a collective, okay? Let me continue. Cameron said he lost the battle to ChatGPT last month, so I asked ChatGPT to kick off a classic barbershop debate for allhiphop.com. Salute to allhiphop.com. This is where I got this from. And allhiphop.com has been holding it down in the rap sector for at least, I want to say, two decades, I want to say. At least 20 years. I believe it's been at least 20 years. Let me continue. Now, if you don't mind indulging me, let's look at artificial intelligence objectively and see what it has to say about the top 50 rappers over 40. For context, ChatGPT primarily sources its information from a massive pre-existing data set of text and code. This data set includes a wide range of materials where talking books, articles, websites like this one, Wikipedia entries, and even publicly available Reddit threads. It's reading Reddit too. Can you guys on Reddit going back and forth arguing? The ChatGPT is picking up on that and putting that in its discussions as well. By learning from this data, it has picked up patterns and generates human-like text and answer questions. I feel two ways about that. Humans learn the same way. We learn about hip hop and things like that the same way. We go into the internet, we go to Wikipedia, we go to Reddit, and we learn these different things about human nature and hip hop. But it's kind of weird that this machine is doing it and basing it on humans and then forming its conclusion. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Let me continue. I asked ChatGPT to rank the top 50 rappers over 40 as of 2025, and it gave me the criteria for the ranking. So this right here is the criteria as to why it came up with these 50 names. And we're going to talk about the 50 names. I have really very few problems with the names they have on here. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Every name on here makes sense. It's just the order you may have a problem with. But the 4 criteria is artistic influence over time. That means longevity to me. Album catalog quality, lyrical talent and innovation, and cultural impact and continued relevance. all of that can be tracked, but all of it's subjective as well. But I think that for the most part, ChatGPT got this right. So let's have this conversation. Here's the post 40 contributions. Rank number 1, Jay-Z, age 55. You know I agree with that. I don't have no problem with that whatsoever. It says he's a cultural icon, lyrical excellence, and longevity. And that's why they ranked him number 1. Nas is number 2. I have no problem with Nas being number 2. And you can interchange him how you feel, but I feel like Nas at 51 is a perfect number 2. He has classic albums, Grammy winning, and his late career work. Yeah, Nas' late career work was pushing Nas over the edge. Those last six albums to me are all, you can say what you want, I feel like all of them are classic. Let me continue. Eminem at 53, it says Eminem is an elite lyricist and a massive global influence. That's true. So 1, 2, 3, I have no problem with 1, 2, or 3. Number 4, Black Thought is at 50. He's the undisputed bar for bar champion. And I just did a video about Black Thought versus Jay-Z. And I said that no one can beat Black Thought bar for bar, but rapping is bigger than just bar for bar. If you look at Jay, who's 55, and Black Thought, who's 50, Jay's body of work surpasses Black Thought in every single kind of way. You may say, well, Black Thought was with the Roots, da-da-da. It still surpasses Black Thought, even though Black Thought, no one can, he's a machine. No one can beat that machine in a verse for verse, even though Jay will give him some go. Jay will give him a problem. Number 5, Kendrick Lamar, 38. I don't know how they got this on here. He turns 40 in 2027. I don't know why ChatGPT they just want to put Kendrick in everything. Salute to Kendrick, but we're gonna disregard that. There's no Kendrick on that. Let me continue. Number 6 is Pusha T at 47. Wait. Okay, Pusha T goes on there. We're not doing 50, we're doing 47. It says his sharp, coke rap lyricist. That's what it has for Pusha T. That's hilarious. So yeah, we're gonna put Pusha T right there. Number 7, it says Killer Mike at 49. His Run the Jewels success and his solo return is what put him at number 7. Now we're gonna have some conflict with that one. Killer Mike at 7 gonna be some conflict. I'm just going to be honest, but I'm gonna leave him there. I had no problem with Killer Mike. That last album was a classic album, per se. So I don't have no problem with that. But I'm sure some MCs on here to give Killer Mike a run for that spot. Let's just say that. All right, let me continue. Royce the 5'9" at 48. His wordplay, introspection, and growth. I agree with Royce the 5'9" being right there. Ghostface Killer at 54. I didn't know Ghostface was 54. He wears that well. Salute to Ghostface. His storytelling genius and his activity, he's still active. He's I don't know if he dropped that new one, Supreme Clientele 2 yet. I know he has a single off of it, but I don't know if the whole album is out. But Ghostface is a good number right there. Number 10 is Method Man. Method Man been he recommitted himself to the craft. And for the last, I want to say 3-4 years, Method Man has been nothing but a feature god. He's been killing features. He just got back in his bag, and you can rest assured if Method's on the track, he's killing it. Let me continue. Number 11, 54. Q-Tip is at 54. Q-Tip is Tribe Called Quest's main visionary. Yeah, but Tip is inactive. Well, he did the Tribe album, which I felt was a great record. The last Tribe record. Thank You for Your Service. We got it from here. I thought it was classic Tribe, but that was about 4 or 5 years ago. But it is what it is. Q-Tip is number 11. Let me keep it pushing. Busta Rhymes at 52. He's number 12. He's energetic, technical, and influential. So my thing with Busta, I'm not knocking Busta, but Busta, I feel like Busta's too inconsistent lately. He'll give you a great album, and then he'll go back and give you an album that's scattered and he's trying to reach the youth and this and that. And I get it. Sometimes us older cats, we get locked in our head that we gotta cater to these youth. But Busta Rhymes, the album before this one, he catered so much. He did all these new school beats, and I get it. You're saying, well, he got to evolve, he got to adapt. But the album was so bad. He was trying to evolve to too many different new school beats, and it was all over the place, and it was just a really bad album. Probably the worst album Busta Rhymes ever put out. I believe, what was that thing called? The something Busta something, and it was the worst album I ever heard from Busta Rhymes. So I'm gonna keep him there for his skill set, but he gotta just do what you do. And you're gonna say, Charles, you're trying to put him in a box. No, it's not about a box, but it's about knowing your lane and trying to, you know what I'm saying, experiment, yeah, but don't do whack shit. Let me keep this pushing. Salute to Busta though. Lupe Fiasco at 42. Wow, time flies. If Lupe Fiasco was 42, I still remember him as the skateboard kid. Lupe Fiasco, 42, he's number 13. Conceptual genius, and he's still elite. Number 14, LP at 49. Salute to LP. I rock with LP. LP, you know what it is? LP has a razor sharp edge. She's one of them what you would define slept on, but his core audience knows who he is. But LP is just one of them people, they're going to be there regardless. It's going to be 5 years from now, 10. He'll be there. He'll still be doing his thing, whether you know it or not. He's a staple in this industry. He's consistent. He's going to bring the same vibe every single time. As rap changes all over the place, you can rest assured that he's still going to be on some company flow shit. He's going to be back on some old school shit. I'm just going to be honest. Sonic architect of modern underground. Number 15 is Tech 9. You know what Tech 9 is. I didn't know he's 53. Independent success story. ChatGPT rocking right now. I'm just going to be honest. Number 16, Jadakiss at 49. The punchline king with a timeless flow. Jadakiss has been saying the same rhymes since the beginning, and they never sound old. He never sounds like he's out of touch. He can take the same jail story, even though he never been to jail. He can take the same cocaine story and flip it 15 different ways and get 15 different verses out of it, and they all sound fire. Salute to Jadakiss. He's still getting comfortable in that podcast space, though. I'm just going to be honest. That whole show, they're starting to figure it out, but yeah, that Joe and Jada show, they be talking over each other. They don't be finishing thoughts and shit. They got work. They got work on that show, but I'm just going to be honest, man. But it's working. I mean, people watching the shit, it is what it is. Let me continue. Number 17, 2 Chainz. He's 48. I've always liked 2 Chainz. I don't know why. I just love 2 Chainz verses. I love his features. I'm just a guy that just likes solid, confident verses that this is who I am. I'm going to spit my money talk. I like 2 Chainz. Southern charisma, business savvy, according to ChatGPT. So I have no problem with 2 Chainz. Number 18, Rock Marciano. He's another one. He's another LP type. He's 46, a pioneer of luxury minimalist rap. That's wild. Luxury minimalist rap. They got that out of a Reddit group, I'm going to be honest. But Rock Marciano, listen, I'll go 2-3 years not even think about Rock Marciano. He'll come out with another job, be like, oh shit, bro, it's back, with another fucking polo rugby or some shit on. And it's like, oh shit, you forget why this motherfucker is so tight, but I rock with Rock Marciano too. Salute to Rock Marciano, dead ass. Number 19, Westside Gunn. This motherfucker, Westside Gunn's 42, visionary behind Griselda movement. This motherfucker would drop 15 albums, gang. Like, it's like, you don't even know which one you're listening to. You just let them play. It pops up on my thing. I press play, let the whole shit play, then move on with my day. Like, it's so many Westside Gunn joints coming out. You don't know if it's coming or going. I don't even know the names of these shit no more. It's like The Devil Wears Prada. It's like, which one is this one? I don't know. It's just so much shit. This motherfucker just constantly working, though. But it's all good. Westside Gunn, salute. Number 20, Conway the Machine. Raw, gritty, emotional delivery. Conway, Westside, and Benny, they figured it out. You ain't got to go platinum. You ain't got to worry about first week sales. Just keep consistent music. They're going to keep booking you for shows. People going to keep downloading your music. They're going to keep watching your videos. These guys just work. It's 9 to 5, gang. They stay empowered by just constantly working. They don't never stop. So you're never going to be like, yo, this record, that record, da-da-da. They just going to, if you don't like that record, they got another one coming. These guys are never, ever out of business. So they continue to keep their money, their cash flow. It's some grind shit, it's hustler shit. And everybody knows some hustlers make more money than others, but at the same time, if you're more consistent, you're going to be making your own money as well. Number 21, Bun B, 51, his Southern rap. He's a Southern rap OG and a respected elder. I rarely ever hear anybody say anything negative about Bun B. Just going to be honest. Salute to Bun B. Well-deserved. Number 22, Rick Ross. He's 49, luxury rap and label building. So I ain't got no problem with Rick Ross. Well, Rick Ross got to tighten up some of this stuff he be doing online. At some point, the trolling takes away from what you're doing. I'm just going to be honest. Let me see. Big Boy is 49. Outkast, half of that is consistently creative. Big Boy, salute to Big Boy. He right there, him and Killer Mike. Killer Mike behind him. Big Boy is wild, but at the same time, it's real. I would say Killer Mike deserves the accolades he gets because what happened, think about how many people from the Dungeon family fell off after that whole movement went down. Killer Mike reinvented himself, and now he's Killer Mike. He's not Dungeon family. He's not, you don't look at him as Outkast, this and that. Killer Mike has reinvented himself into politics, into a businessman, into just some grown-up rap shit, and I salute that. And Big Boy, too, he sells the pit bulls and this, that, and the third. So they both are pretty much entrepreneurs, and they're showing you how to get money out here. So let me keep this pushing. Number 24 is Common. He's 53, poetic, conscious, rap mainstay. I agree with Common. Common used to be, I used to put Common in my top like 10, 15. He was in there. As time went on and Common got a little, he changed a little bit, but you never know which Common you're going to get, but we need Common, no matter which Common you get. We need the conscious Common. We get the Common that's trying to get Oscars. We need the Common that's trying to get Emmys. We need the Common that's acting. And I don't care what you niggas say. Like, I like Common's acting. I get it that you're like, whatever. But that show he was on, Hell on Wheels, great show. See, Common plays that guy that is supposed to be stoic. They hire Common to play almost anti-heroes. And that's what he plays. And I get it. You guys want to, you talk about Common's acting and you talk about Ice Cube's acting. I get it. But when Common, they pick Common for the roles he plays. And that's what he does. So I don't have no problem with Common's acting. I know you guys be talking shit. Let me keep this pushing. Salute the Common. Number 25 is Styles P. He's 49 years old. His grit and growth and constant catalog. Styles P is sneaky good because what you don't really understand about Styles P, he'll give you that ghetto shit and then he'll give you some grown man shit at the same time. He'll give you that rah-rah gang bang bang shit, but then he'll give you some grown stuff in the next sentence. And so it's growth there. It's growth there. And he'll sneak it up on you when you're not paying attention. Let me continue. LL Cool J at 26, 56 years old, an early icon. He got the stage presence. Can't tell me nothing bad about LL Cool J. That's my guy, dead ass. Most of us learned how to rap from LL Cool J, or we learned that we can be in the conversation. LL Cool J really jumped into rap when they wasn't giving young kids no space in rap. LL Cool J muscled his way into rap. He pushed his way into rap, 16, 17 years old. And we got to salute him for that. And he's still doing it at a high level. I keep saying The Force is his best rap album ever. Let me continue. Ice Cube, 27. He's 55. He's a ruthless rhyme writer turned mogul. Ice Cube put the term mogul into a different space. Owns the Big Three basketball league, which if you're into that, it doesn't even matter if you're into it or not. It's there. It's profitable. And he's rubbing shoulders with the NBA and things of that nature. He makes movies that make a lot of money. This guy has reinvented himself. This ain't the same Ice Cube that we thought was going to be like F the police for his whole life. He learned that ain't the way you're going to get no whole lot of money in this world. Let me continue. Salute Ice Cube. Number 28 is Scarface at 54. Emotionally powerful storyteller. I'm sure some of you would say, why is Scarface so low? I'm not going to sit here and get into petty arguments or where he belongs, where he doesn't belong. I'm just going to say Scarface belongs. Scarface could arguably be in that 5. But I don't know if they're going on everything. And Scarface does not act. He does not do movies. He doesn't do a lot of mogul stuff. I do know he's involved with those golf clubs. I can't remember the name of the golf clubs. He is their spokesman. But he doesn't do a lot of like entrepreneurial things like that. He does have podcasts, this and that and the third. So maybe they're counting that against him. But some people would say Scarface needs to be higher on this list. And I would agree with you. Number 29, E40 at 57. Wow, E40 is the oldest person on here? No, Too Short is 58. So E40 at 57. Salute E40. He's a Bay Area legend and a slang innovator. And I come across people, I'm just going to be honest. I come across people who cannot get with E40's rapper style no matter what. They're just like, I just don't like his rapper style. And that's okay. That's okay. Everybody got to be different. I like E40 and I like his rapping style, but I understand where people say I can't get with it. It's just they just can't get with the flow. Some people that's just gonna have that choppy flow, right? You look back at Divine Styler, who used to rap and never rhyme the words. He'll be like, "I'm flying through the sky. I don't understand why people think it's ugly." Like he won't rhyme the shit. It'll just be a bunch of words. But he was dope in his own way. So everybody have their own thing that they can get with. But I like E40. I think he definitely belongs on this list. He's done some of the best singles we've ever seen. So E40, salute to E40, dead ass. Number 30, Too Short at 58, a West Coast pioneer. He's still active. Salute to E40, Freddie Gibbs at 42, the technical skill and soul fusion. And I would even argue, I don't know, again, if they're going by how much work you do outside of your rapping, but Freddie Gibbs definitely right now is holding this list down. Freddie Gibbs could literally go up to, I want to say number 7, like 8 right now. Freddie Gibbs in this rap game, he's putting out some of the best rapping out of everybody on this list. Freddie Gibbs is one of the best rappers, technical rappers. Freddie Gibbs right up there in top 5. I'm just going to be honest. Now, you may say the subject matter leaves something to be desired, but technically, this guy is killing it. One of the people I really only listen to is Freddie Gibbs. Let me keep this pushing. Number 32, Talib Kweli. He's 49 years old. His political bars and sharp pen. Talib Kweli definitely belongs on here. I have my personal issues with Talib Kweli. I don't like how much trolling he does. And you may say, Charles, he's just responding to trolls. No. Once you respond to trolls so much and you're responding to everybody in the comments and you're attacking your own fans, at some point, you're the troll. Like when you're responding to every comment and your fans are asking you honest questions and you're blocking them, and literally called me a loser for asking them questions about the album. I was like, yo, what's going on with this, that, and the third? I have a whole video I did like 2-3 years ago, and I just don't like how Talib interacts with his fans. But he even with that being said, Reflection of Turn, all that, he deserves to be on this list. Number 33, Billy Woods, 43 years old, avant-garde. Complex storytelling. I'm going to be honest, I don't really listen to Billy Woods like that. I'm just going to be honest. But God bless him, he's on the list. Big Daddy Kane at 56. Golden era lyricism. A benchmark MC. Big Daddy Kane, literally still, when I start doing off my top 12, I told you I don't really try to do a top 10 because I need them 2 slots. Big Daddy Kane normally will appear in my top 12, somewhere around 5 and 6. I'm just going to be honest. Big Daddy Kane has had just that much of an impact on my life. Him and number 35, which is Rakim at 57. Rakim, Big Daddy Kane are always in my top 5. Love it or hate it. That's just my personal preference. Big Daddy Kane was saying some shit at the time that was so game changing and revolutionary. You got artists like Jay-Z and people like that because of Big Daddy Kane. And I'm just learning recently that Jay-Z was opening for Big Daddy Kane at one point. Golden era lyricism. He was a benchmark MC. Let me keep this pushing. Number 36, Inspector Deck, 54 years old, Wu-Tang's underrated lyricist. Everybody loves Deck. Let me just keep that 100 with you. Number 37, The Game at 45. Yeah, I have no problem with The Game. Game is a spitter, but I'm just going to be honest. Game is another one with a lot of trolling and the things that he's just to stay viral. And some of Game's antics will keep him out of the conversation. Right, and just let's be honest, the word "the game" is a bland. The game itself is just the name, and like you know what the game is, but it doesn't like invoke like the game. Like you got to kind of like what game, the movie game, the show game, like the game. It's kind of like, you know, it's too. We didn't think about. I don't know if we thought about these things when people was making these names up, but yeah, the game. Nah, he's a West Coast flamethrower. That's what they wrote on here, and I agree. The game deserves to be on here 100%. Cameron at 48 years old, he's number 38. Harlem wordplay and swagger. Has Cameron done enough in hip-hop? Well, he's still doing his thing on podcasting, this, that, and the third. So, of course, he does need to be on here. And he has some big records. He has some big albums. And he has some big moments in history. He will never be overlooked. When we start talking about the history of rap, he definitely goes in the Hall of Fame. So let me salute to Cameron. Number 39, Fabulous. 47, Punchline Consistency. They put a lot of guys over Fab. And a lot of you guys got mad when Homeboy did that 7 levels of rapper and he put Fab as a level 4. Some of you guys were having the whole fit. I don't have no problem with Fab being a level 4. And I don't have no problem with Fab being on this list. Salute to Fabulous. I feel like Fab is from a different era and he still maintains his relevancy to this day. But Fab is not a relic of a bygone era, but he is a passover. He is someone that has actually been able to transcend, but he's still in a bygone era bag in a way. And I'm just gonna be honest, but he's still a spitter. Don't get it messed up. Salute to Fabulous. One more. We only got 10 more left. Number 40, Lauryn Hill. Number 49, an influential lyricist, even with limited output. They keep trying to knock her, and I don't like how. I don't know if it's the Gen Z people or what's going on, but they're trying to rewrite this stuff now. Everything that we had solidified things. Certain things were in cement. certain things were stamped. Lauryn Hill is one of the best female rappers. We've been saying it for 20 years. Now, I don't know what's going on in the last year, but they're trying to like question how much output she put, and was her first album really rapping? Was she really a rapper? They're trying to do too much. It's like they're overthinking this shit. She deserves everything she's been given. Lauryn Hill is one of the best MCs we've ever seen. That's just undeniable. It is what it is. Let me keep this pushing. Number 41, Pharoah Monch at 52 is a lyrical technician. And yes, I believe he's one of the best MCs ever, and I believe he belongs at 41. Number 42, Redman, 54, wild, witty wordplay, a legend. Redman is a legend. His last album, I keep forgetting to shout it out. I guess because he dropped it in December, which I wish he would have dropped it in January, because he dropped it in December, which made it technically a 2024 release. I don't know if he was thinking old school, like I'm going to drop it in the fourth quarter, but I don't think he should. He dropped like around like New Year's and shit. Note to self, don't ever do that. I did that before too. I dropped it on like December. And so it looks like when people go to look at your shit, it looks like it's last year. And I think that catches a lot of people off. But that Muddy Waters 2 is an excellent, very strong album. I advise you to go listen to that. Redman dropped the... It's hard to do these sequels. These sequels don't always turn out well. But Redman turned out very well with that album. All right, let me continue. Number 43 is Mos Def, a.k.a. Yasin Bey. He's 51 years old. He's a poet, an activist, and a rapper. Salute to Yasin Bey, man. He runs with Talib Kweli. He's the better half of that duo. And them rhymes they was spitting on that last album, what's the name of that album? I can't remember off the top of my head. These are God tier rhymes, gang. These guys are two of the best, even though the album wasn't mixed down correctly. But end of the day, that's what gives it the charm. That lo-fi, that almost basement studio mix down that they had on there, that's what gives it the charm. So salute to Mos Def, aka Yasin Bey. And y'all gotta chill out. They be like, why you keep calling the man Mos Def when he clearly changed his name to Yasin Bey? It ain't that serious, gang. Ain't that serious. Number 44, T.I. He is 44 years old, and he's a Southern kingpin and a business icon. I have no problem with T.I. being on here. People love T.I., and ain't nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. 45 is Joe Budden. At 44, he's retired, but his catalog is respected. I think Joe Budden has a disdain for rap. I'm just going to be honest. Joe Budden has turned into this smug-ass podcaster that shits on almost everything rap-related. He only likes a few things, and I think he really is like... I think he wish he was still in this conversation of rap, so he shits on a lot of people. So I don't know about Joe Budden being in here at 45. I think like he's condescending to a lot of this hip hop stuff. I think he thinks he's above it at this point because he couldn't get no money in it. That's just my opinion, man. But if you like it, I love it, man. Put him there. I don't know. It is what it is. 46 is Nori at 47, his age. From reggaeton to media success, I don't have no problem with Nori being on here. Number 47, Jay Electronica. He's 48 years old. Lyrical mystique, powerful content. Jay Electronica just does not spit enough for me. Nori and Joe Budden have more lyrical content than Jay Electronica. And Jay Electronica wants to pop up every 5 years, you know what I mean, and then give you something. I think that's too long. The mystique he'll have from 5 years ago won't work when he comes back. You know what I mean? It's rap changes so fast, it changes so much that his stuff that was great 10 years ago, when he comes back with it, it'll be blah. You know what I mean? But still, I still respect Jay Electronica and what he does and what he has done. You just gotta, you know, give us what you owe us, gang. Let me continue. Snoop Dogg at 48, even with his recent, we're disappointed in Snoop, gang. I'm just going to be honest. I'm disappointed in Snoop because he's buyable. You can buy Snoop. You can buy it. Donald Trump bought him. I don't like that. Snoop should have enough money where he doesn't get bought. But he got bought, and he did the damn inauguration, and he copped out and tried to make it like it was cool and try to get us to buy into it. But at the end of the day, Snoop is still an icon, 54 years old. He's a pop culture fixture, and he does belong to be on here. I guess we'll get over it after a couple years. We'll forget about it if he does enough good works. Number 49, Wyclef Jean. He's 55, creative fusion of rap and world music. I guess so. Wyclef Jean just ruined, whose album did he just ruin? I'm gonna get this in a second, bro. I was like, yo, why'd you do this? He just did Lil Wayne's album. He executive produced it, and most of us can agree Lil Wayne's album was absolutely trash. And that's when you let Wyclef Jean, who has been out of touch for at least 15 years. Wyclef has been out of touch with hip hop. And almost every time he jumps back in the genre, he proves that he is out of touch with hip hop. He's a great world music maker. And The Carnival is a bona fide classic. But The Carnival was like 1998, 99. But that was a classic. But as far as hip hop now, no. Wyclef is not in touch because he thinks hip hop is still the way he left it when they dropped the Fugees and The Carnival, and hip hop has completely progressed. So when he goes in the studio, he tries to recapture that feeling, and it doesn't work in the moment. But he does earn that spot over time. We gave Lauryn Hill a spot, so yes, Wyclef deserves that spot as well. And number 50 is MC Lyte, the beautiful MC Lyte. Her last album she just dropped a few months ago. A lot of people say it's really, really good. I was forwarding it. I unfortunately did not listen to the full album, but a lot of people said that was her best work in years. And she said that LL Cool J gave her the strength and the motivation to do that album. So salute to MC Lyte. She's a pioneer for women in hip hop. She never ages, but she is out of a job because they canceled the BET Hip Hop Awards. She is the voice of all those awards on BET. She does the BET Awards itself, but the BET Hip Hop Awards is for now canceled. So that's the 50. I can't think of nobody they missed. I'm sure they missed somebody. I'm sure you're saying they missed somebody, but that's the 50, and I have no problem with that list, really. So let me wrap this up. When I asked ChatGPT to give reasons, for excluding some of the most prolific rappers from the list, the response was, quote, "You're absolutely right to raise this. Several of the names you listed absolutely deserve inclusion on a list of the greatest rappers over 40. So ChatGPT apologized. He gets it that he didn't get them all. Like, I think Missy wasn't on there, but it is what it is, man. Salute to you if you watched this. Hope you enjoyed the video, man. Salute to ChatGPT for even getting in there and giving his best shot. You know what I mean? And on that note, I'm going to get out of here. Go head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They got all kind of flavors and things of that nature. Every Wednesday night, we go live on The What Show. Me, TJ, and Fliz. We discuss hip-hop and urban issues. We have a great time. We get at least 200 in the chat. Make sure you're one of them. And every Monday night, we got the Underground Edge video show on 8 of my platforms at the same time. Tap in, check them out. It's videos including myself and others, all right? I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end. And then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh.